The White Queen is troubled, but can't say why. The Black Queen hates the white and gives the assassin a black coat. The assassin steals upon the White Queen. She can't see him gliding through the shadows. The sword screams. The sword screams! The White Queen falls. Her city falls. Stones fall in the cavern to crush the soothsayer. The trees burn and thrash in agony. Branches break. Branches twist and grow together. The Spellplauge is upon us. On Tarsak 29th, in the year of Blue Fire, 1385 DR, the world ended quietly. And then, all at once, a goddess fell, the weave screamed, and Toril burned blue. People remember the Spellplauge as destruction, as blue fire, as madness ripping across the realms. But that's only half the story. Because the Spellplauge isn't just a magical disaster. It's what happens when a god's insecurity becomes policy, when a goddess's murder becomes a philosophy, and when the world's most fundamental truth, that magic is woven and tended, collapses in a single breath. Shar called it justice. Cyric called it victory. Abir called it the blue breath of change. Everyone else called it what it was: catastrophe. It starts with a vision. The diviner, Yaphyll, sees the whole tragedy before it happens. The White Queen, troubled but voiceless. The Black Queen, hateful, gifting the assassin his black coat. And the assassin, slipping through the shadows undetected, the sword screaming. It's poetic, tragic, and painfully literal. The White Queen is Mystra, goddess of magic. The Black Queen is Shar, goddess of the night and grievance incarnate. And the assassin is Cyric, a petty egomaniac with a god-sized knife. Shar wants the weave gone, Cyric wants another trophy. Both want Mystra dead. And when she dies, reality doesn't just break, it curdles. To understand why the Spellplauge is so devastating, you have to understand one thing. Magic isn't just a force, it's a nervous system. The weave is how the world thinks and breathes. Mystra is the mind guiding it. Kill the mind, and the body spasms. Kill the weave, magic convulses so violently that entire continents tear apart like wet parchment. And so, spells fail. Spellcasters die screaming. Arcane scholars go mad. Wizards feel the moment their lifeblood evaporates. Mystra has died before, twice, and the weave survived, but this time something was different, wrong, weaponized. Some scholars whisper, maybe the weave didn't die with Mystra. Maybe it fled. But it didn't just destroy landscapes. It killed gods. Severus, Azuth, Malar, Talos. The list goes on. And meanwhile, Cyric, agent of the apocalypse, is dragged before a divine tribunal. Lathander, Tyr, and soon they find him guilty and lock him away in the supreme throne. The man who set the world on fire will now spend centuries screaming into the void he created. Irony, at least, survives the Spellplauge. The Spellplauge is often described as a magical accident. It wasn't. It was grief, it was revenge, it was insecurity. It is the physical manifestation of a single poisonous idea. If I can destroy the weave, then I can destroy the very idea that anyone but me should control magic. The ultimate tantrum. But when gods flip tables, continents vanish. So for 10 years, arcane magic limps like a wounded animal. Societies collapse, monsters burst from jungles that no longer exist. Sonics bloom across the world. By 1480 DR, Mystra returns. The weave reknits itself, magic stabilizes, the world exhales, and yet some scars don't fade. Earth motes still drift, Iberian monsters still stalk, and certain lands remain forever plague lands, memories of the century the world went mad. The Spellplauge boils down to nothing more than Shar's hatred for Mystra and Siric's resentment toward reality. And unfortunately, Toril, Abir, and the planes themselves paid the price. If you want more mythic deep dives, cosmic catastrophes, or villain psychology breakdowns, just hit the like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next descent into divine dysfunction. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.